Hello everybody, I'm MHTV's Jess Burton and welcome to the first edition of AdoptIN Marblehead. I'm here at the Marblehead Animal Shelter on Village Street, joined by my friend and one of their very dedicated volunteers, Katie Van Dorpe. Thank you for having me, Katie.
Well, thank you, Jess, for coming. We love to have people come to see our kitty cats, and the publicity through MHTV is very important. They get to see someone like Flossy, who has been here a while, and we're hoping that with publicity, she'll have an opportunity to find the right home.
I've been here many times. We just did the video back in June for Adopt a Cat Month, but I have always had an interest in Flossy. She's been here for over a year, and that just breaks my heart. Everybody else gets adopted. Flossy does not. She's still here, and even though comfortable, she has not found her forever home. So, why is that? And tell me some of the things that could make her the perfect forever pet for somebody around here.
Flossy, unfortunately, does not present well. She gets very feisty, so she has to be in an appropriate home with an experienced kitty cat person and understand that she may take a while to adjust to things. I keep telling her every time I'm here, Flossy, the right person will come along someday, and we're hoping it's soon.
She does have good personality traits. When I first get here and I just do a little finger boop to her nose, she's very open to that at least. She welcomes you, but then she gets defensive quickly. She will rub up against the crate, she may give you her body or even let you scratch the top of her head. But once you stay there for an elongated amount of time, which could even be a few seconds, she starts giving you the paw. So for people that are looking to adopt, what's going to be the best sort of home that we could give her?
I think if she's in a home by herself with someone who understands her behavior and most importantly, someone who's very patient, that will allow her to adjust to the situation on her own, because she will not be a lap cat.
Right.
You can't pick her up and hold her immediately. Maybe
at least
time.
now, maybe
over time.
Right, and it may take a year or so for things like that to happen. So people, like we said, patience is going to be key for her.
Very key. And someone who understands and will give her that opportunity to be in a home. And I don't know, maybe in a home instead of in a cage, she would adjust and be a lot better over time. That's what we're hoping, because she has been in this cage a long time. Because she's a beautiful cat.
Yeah, she is, and we need somebody that at the first scratch or the first hiss is not going to run to return her. We want people to be able to build trust with her over time, and if that means giving her her space, letting her sleep under a bed or in a room that's not with you, that's fine, because the next morning, the giving of food will obviously tell her, hey, you can trust me, right? And then giving her her space also says, you can trust me, and letting her adapt on her own terms.
Absolutely. She needs the right home and the right person, and I'm hoping that will happen for her, because she really deserves to be in a home and be a regular cat.
And deserves love, and deserves to give the love that she has, because there's definitely some in there, despite the feistiness and the paw slapping it. When we put our paws out and play with her, she does the same back. So she could just be, mimicking us in a way. And if you don't want to get scratched, then don't play with her in that way, right? A few other things about a perfect home. We want probably no kids, right?
No kids.
Don't want any surprises. We want her routine to remain basically the same throughout the days and weeks that she's getting acclimated. And kids running around, other pets, there's always going to be surprises.
Yeah, it wouldn't be good. She'd have to be by herself. Again, to give her a chance over time with some patience to just adjust and see what the other world is like in a home. And I think she probably would do very well over time. Just needs the right person. Like one of the cats I have, she's very entertaining, but I let her do her own thing. I don't try to pick her up, I don't try to hold her, but I let her do her own thing, and I watch her. She rolls around on the floor. Flossy would probably do the same thing, and you just let her do her own thing in her own time frame, and I think that would be very important.
Have you seen her interact with any of the other cats, or are we calling off limits for other pets in the household, we think?
Off limits.
Off limits.
I think she's better off being an only cat and doing her own thing on her own time frame.
Yeah, some food, a couple toys, and some love when she needs it. If people want to visit, how can they do that?
We're open Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Definitely come down and see our kitty cats, but especially Flossy. Come and visit Flossy.
So if you're interested in Flossy, again, come on down to the animal shelter, see Katie, see Flossy. Thanks again for having us.
Well, thank you very much, Jess.
And this has been the first edition of AdoptIN Marblehead. I'm Jess Burton. We'll see you next time.